Do a lovely little abstract using the Art Nouveau, the Kuretake watercolour paints, and I've got my compressed watercolour paper taped down, and if you grab a large brush you can get a lot of paint down on the page, and I'm just putting this base layer down, so just covering the page full of this lovely colour here. So it's very neutral colour we've got here, so just making sure that's on the page and then letting the page dry, and then I'm going in for some of my favourite colours. So I've got this lovely purple colour, and I am just doing these lines of colour just very roughly across the page. Wherever pops into my mind, I'm just thinking, right, I'm going to drag the brush across and add that colour. And then I've got a lovely pink, and I'm just adding that again across the page wherever pops into my mind and thinks I'm going to add some colour. So just adding it next to that purple there in random kind of places, and just putting it right next there. And it is still wet paint, so these colours are merging, which is lovely. And then I've got a smaller brush, and I decided that we would paint some leaf shapes and these little stalks that they come from, and it goes actually through that paint there, and we're just mark making with the brush, so just pressing that brush down gently onto the page, and that creates the little leaves for you. Really easy to do. So just continuing adding these across the page until I'm happy with how that looks. So now I've grabbed the purple, the original purple that we used, and I thought, yep, that'll be nice to add some leaves in that colour, and a little bit of a stalk there and another one there. And then I've grabbed the pink that we've used. Exactly the same process, just adding those leaves onto the page and pressing the brush down gently. It's really easy to do. And once you've done 1, 2 or 3, then you start to get into it. You know, you start thinking, right, feel quite confident about this. I'm gonna just keep doing it until I fill the page up. So I am now gonna just finish off here and there where I think, well, there's a little bit of negative space, I want to fill it. And I've let all of that paint dry, and now I've grabbed a small brush and I've got that original pink colour, but it's a little bit more concentrated, so I haven't put as much water on there, and I'm just adding it on to the top. So just pressing the brush gently, just the tip of that brush is just being pushed down onto the page, and just doing these little lines of dots. Really cute to do, really easy, and you are going to layer on top of these with loads of lovely pens. So you can think to yourself, well, I'll add these down and these will be my guide for my pen. And then adding some marks onto those leaves, so just lightening those up there with a little bit of goldy kind of colour. I think that's the base colour that we used, that I'm just putting on top of there. And just making sure that I've done all of those, and then when that's finished you're gonna let that page dry. So once the page is dry, you're gonna grab your pens. Any pens will do. I've got a gold Uniball broad pen here, and I've just decided to outline all of the paint marks. I think gold really goes with these colours. I've used gold with these colours previously, and I've really liked the way it looks. So I thought, right, let's use the gold. Let's add some lovely outlines onto the page. And you can see it here. You can see how I'm just outlining those lovely colours. You see all the lovely patterns there on that particular leaves, because I've changed all the colours up. So it looks really nice close up. Again, with the marks that you've put down, just adding some circles of pen there. And then I decided to get the squeezy bottles because I love these squeezy bottles. They're so fun to use. If any of you got them, you'll know what I mean. You just gently squeeze the paint. It's acrylic paint that I've put in these bottles. A lot of people ask me what kind of acrylic paint is it, and these are children's paints, these white ones here. So they're a little bit more watery than your traditional acrylic paint. The gold paint that I've got is the Luminaire paint, so that's really lovely, and I didn't water that down. It does come out of the nib, so all of the acrylic paints do come out of the nibs, but what you will find, if it's slightly watered down, a little bit easier to get it into the bottles, but it's not that difficult. So I've let all of that dry and I've grabbed my Posca pens and I just thought, right, okay, what shall I do now? Okay, let's outline some of the marks we've already made, just because I'm having a really nice time and it's really fun to do. So I hope you feel the same way as me and you just think, right, okay, let's continue. And if you haven't got Posca pens, you can use pencils. I use pencils in a lot of the abstracts that I do, and I really love the way they feel also. Posca will give you a little bit more of a crisp kind of look to it, and the pencils will give a softer kind of look. You might want to use oil pastels or crayons, anything you've got to hand. So I'm just adding some dots just onto the marks that we've already made, just because that popped into my head and I just thought that would look nice. So just adding it on there, and you can see there's a bit of a close-up. You can see how I'm doing that. It's literally just dotting it on to the page and just going around all of these lovely little leaves and doing it over those marks that I put, the secondary marks. Finding some marks that are sort of all by themselves and they haven't had any marks on them, so I've just decided, well, they really need to be marked up, so adding the pink Posca pen, then adding the gold inside, and then adding some little dots in here, just because I thought they needed a little bit more jazzing up. So then I've heated up the tape and I'm pulling it away gently because I don't want my paper to rip, so you can see here just pulling it away, and then I'm going to pull it up to the screen so you get to see the lovely detail. So there it is. I hope you like it. I hope you like, subscribe, and please leave me a comment and let me know, do you like these kind of paintings? Should I do some more of these for you? Please let me know. I would love to hear about your art journey. So thank you so much for watching. It's been really, really nice, and I hope to see you again soon. Okay then, thank you. See you soon. Bye.